What's up, guys? My name is Con, and today we're back with more Nomad Survival. And in the last episode, we did some farming to get a little bit of beets, which is nice. We have some milk, so we got some food. And in this episode, what I want to do is actually try and develop this into a train. We do have some beeswax, so maybe we could craft some decently sized tires. Yes, we need to make some wood. We can do that. We'll have to cut down a tree. But we have no gas. We ran out of gas. A lot of people are saying, too, if I disconnect the drills while I'm driving, the fuel efficiency is better. Apparently, the scrap mechanic fuel efficiency is based on the total torque that the motor has to output to all of the connected bearings. So I don't really know if having trailers is going to reduce that, because we're still going to have to drag the trailer, which would slow us down. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're going to go get some gas, and then we're going to, we're going to get some oil and some shells, actually, because we can get more chests that way. And then I'm going to try and basically probably mine one more node. And if we mine another node, we should have enough material to try and build ourselves a initial train cart. So we're going to have our front cart, which will just be basically just the engines and nothing else. Maybe some chests on it. We'll need some weight on it. But yeah, it'll just be like the engines. And then the second cart is where we're going to put like our refineries and the refinery and the collector and the craft bot, and have all that in that spot. So hopefully this will work, and we'll be able to drag it along with the gas engine without causing too many problems. I had a lot of people say they were concerned about how I'm going to do the hitching mechanism, that like it's going to come disconnected and stuff. But, you know, I don't really think that's going to be an issue. Oh, we need a weld tool as well. I should actually look at what it takes to make a weld tool. That might be important. How much gas do we get? How much oil? 22? I think it's 5 per to convert, so let's get it to a nice even 5. Maybe, actually, we need more oil for suspension as well. Yeah, I remember some stuff. I know some stuff about this game. But yeah, it's been good. We're doing okay now. We're getting resources. And very soon, we'll be building a much better vehicle. Fuel is really the biggest problem in this game. But honestly, if we get a pump truck and we can find an oil pond, which I haven't even found a single oil pond yet, then like that, there's no fuel problems anymore. You get, 2,000 oil or whatever, fill up a chest with oil, and boom, done. So we'll get to that point at some point in time. But anyway, let's just get this stuff going. So let's dump that in there. Oh my god, everything is full. This is pretty bad. Let's make some gas. Thank you very much. Weld tool. Where is the weld tool? What does it take? Metal 2. Oh, we can just build that. We got 5 component kits. Yeah, no problem. We're gonna build that. We need ember. Do I not have? No, I have ember. And I've got water. We have too much, like, nonsense. Let me grab the wood. Put that in the stack. What can we... Oh, god. There's too... Oh, wait. Hold on. I can make more. Let's collect this. It's too... We need more chests is the biggest thing. I need much more... Yeah, glue. Okay, let's get the glue going first. We need 5 more glue. So let's do that real quick. And then once we get the glue going, there we go, perfect. Then we can make another chest. Because if we have a chest on this side, everything will just be much more convenient with this setup. In the meantime, let's put some gas in this. And we also just need another chest just to store stuff. And let's just go over and find ourselves a nice little node that we can mine. A nice flat one, ideally, that we can just, hook our drills back up and mine everything out of. And then once we have 2 nodes, we'll build some really basic stuff and get, oh, that was a tote bot. Is there no node over here? I thought there was a node over here, like a really simple... Oh, there's a couple, you know what? This is okay. The ones in these trees are okay. We'll clear out like a little bit of forest here because we need some logs anyway. Need to get some saw blades too. There's lots of stuff to do in survival. I really enjoy that. There's, we got a lot of things. We're gonna eventually, like I said, we're gonna have a locomotive on front that's gonna have drills and saw blades. It's gonna be wonderful. Probably on like a robot arm or something. And then, yeah, there we go. And then we'll take this node down. Oh my god, did that just... Oh no, okay. I thought for a second that went straight and refined. It's like broke through 2 stages of tree, and I was gonna be really impressed. But unfortunately, we don't have saws, so we just have to literally hack all these by hand. Yeah, it's a bit tedious. It's fine. It will be very, very convenient. If you guys have ever seen the movie Snowpiercer, or the subsequent TV show Snowpiercer, that's sort of the vibes we're going for. We're gonna make just a giant train that we never have to get off of, that has everything we need on it. And the front is gonna just, suck up stuff and turn it into resources for us. So that's sort of the net goal of this entire project. But there we go, we'll put that, we'll dump the glue back in there. That means we can make another one of these. Boom, perfect. And then I can dump the ember in there and the water in there and make some more metal too. How much metal too do we actually need for the weld tool? 20. Okay, let's make only exactly 20. I don't want to waste metal 1 is the problem. I want to try and like use the metal 1 to ring the outside of the initial vehicle we set up here. That's sort of the plan, like the outside of the carts. I know metal 1's not like as strong as metal 2 or anything, but I think it'll be strong enough to, you know, prevent the bots from wrecking it immediately. Like, we don't need something that can survive red bots. We're just going to sort of avoid them. But we need something that can, you know, survive, like, the occasional haybot swipe or something. I might need a better drilling system at some point in time here. This is a little bit, it's a little bit inadequate, but we'll be all right. Okay, there we go. There, no, just need it. It doesn't help that this whole vehicle is very hard to maneuver with a lot of weight and a very long wheelbase. I don't think that's going to get easier with trailers, but, you know, again, robot arms on the front that can actually, you know, just swallow the whole node, I think is going to be the solution. There we go. Just gotta... There we go. There, perfect. Just had to break the whole thing off. That was the issue. All right, now we're going to just... It's easy mode. Perfect. Nice. Love it. It's so nice that, like, you can just mine stuff now and not have to worry about all the parts on top of each other. This would have, everything, like, it was so laggy before. It's so, everything's just now, the free-floating objects just doesn't matter. It's great. Such a huge quality of life improvement. And I know to everyone it doesn't seem like anything because the game is just basically the same. Everyone's like, oh, look, the game feels the same, but it doesn't. It's wonderful. The flat nodes are my favorite. The ones that are built up on those little, like, mounds, those little gray mounds, suck. They're the worst. You have to get up and over on top of the mound. The rocks are always like stuck in the terrain. It's all like weird suspension and stuff. The ones that are built into the forest, like here on the flat grass, are perfect. But yeah, we're just gonna mine all this stuff and then we're gonna build. We'll go back to the mechanic station after we mine out this node. And maybe, I guess, I'll mine out that other node too. And then we'll have resources to build with. It'll be wonderful. Actually, nah, we only need one node. We're only building one more car. We'll be fine with just this, I think. Because we're going to use the stone for the middle. We're going to use the cracked stone for the middle because it's nice and heavy, right? And then we'll use metal around the outside. And ultimately, all we're doing is putting a few refineries and stuff. It's going to be good. It'll work. All right, no more mining needs to be done, so we're going to remove the drills. There's only just a few of these rods left. Can't wait to have, like, 2 refineries. Might even have to make, like, a dedicated refinery car that just has, you know, like, 4... like 2 collectors on the front, or we could have 2 refinery cars. You could have one and then just duplicate the whole car and have another. Well, you can't really duplicate it, but you know what I mean. Build a second car that has more refineries. You know, it depends. We're gonna scale up the trade. We're gonna start with like a narrow gauge sort of thing and make it really, you know, sort of small, and then we'll scale it up. But yeah, we're just refining the rest of this stuff. Total resource count: 3 stacks of stone, 3.5 now. Only this 1 stack of metal that I have, so not really great. I think the metal still hasn't been. Still some metal in there. It's not great. And then, of course, we're making wood out the back. We made a little bit of concrete. Not exactly useful. And then the one thing I noticed, too, is we could make brick. So the only thing that I noticed about brick compared to the cracked stone is it seems like the brick is heavier. Durability. Oh, it's got more durability, too. Well, that's interesting. Okay, so we should just make a bunch of brick and use brick for some of the bases of our cars. It's basically a 10 to 10. Like, it's the same ratio. We're not losing blocks by making it a brick, but the brick just is seemingly better than the cracked stone. All right, let's go build ourselves a little bit of a train. I guess we can just build out here. I don't really need to do it inside the mechanic station. So the first thing we're gonna do is just, I guess, build the car, because that's where we gotta put like the craft bot and all that stuff, like the craft bot and the refinery. Like, essentially we need, wow, this would be huge. We need 2 cars, don't we? If I did this with 1 car, it's going to be massive. Like, this would be, it'd basically be this, and then we'd just be putting a locomotive in front of it. Yeah, that doesn't really, I guess we need 2 cars. We'll have one with the craft bot on it, and a chest, I guess. And then one with the refinery going into a chest. And then that way the craft bot can just, yeah, we'll make this, it'll work. Needs to be odd width, because I am going to put a swivel mechanism, sort of the same way I did that spleef vehicle, like the spleef train, is kind of what I'm going to do here. So the front wheel is just going to be on a swivel axis, and it's going to have a bar that goes to the trailer in front of it. And then that way they'll all just pull. That was only 2 dimensions, though. We're going to have to be able to go up and down hills as well. Right? Is that going to... Yeah. So the pin is going to have to... No, because the pin will be able to swivel in the other direction, so that'll be fine. Yeah, with the way we set up the pin, I can make pipes, right? Like, before I do all this, yeah, I can make these. We're gonna need to make a bunch of these for pins. It'll be like 1, 2, 3 per pin with like 4 of those. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of this stuff. Just make a bunch of those. All right, grab all this. There we go. And then we're gonna move the craft bot, I guess, over to here. No, I need bearings. Where are my bearings? Oh, here's my bearings. Never mind. It's always so much more difficult to me to build in survival because you have to actually like know where all the stuff is. And I'm not really good at that. I just tried to use my, yeah, I tried to use my paint tool instinctively to paint that bearing black. It's fine. Right, so we're gonna need our metal. Oh, we got a little bit of metal. That's nice. And then make more brick, please. Thank you. And then we're gonna need you to make me one of... Oh. Right, I need to put a little bit of metal back in here to make one of these. Okay, and then we're gonna do like a metal cross frame, sort of like this. I guess like that. But yeah, that'll be our crafting cart, and then we'll just go up with the brick. And this gives us sort of enough room to play, but the wheels won't do full 360s, right? And then this comes out like that, and then we'll make that into a little loopy hook thing, and then we'll have a pin on the other one in the other direction, and then it'll pull it, and this will be great. They're kind of long, the carts, but it'll be fine. And then we'll just duplicate this same length for the refinery cart, which will go in front of the crafting cart, and hopefully that'll work. We can put the collector up in front, kind of. And then once we have the crafting cart and the refinery cart, then we'll have to build our locomotive that somehow pulls all this. I feel like these are going to need to be wider in terms of wheelbase, so I'm going to do that too. A couple blocks wider. I think if they're this narrow, the things are just they're gonna basically string line through corners, as it's called, where as we go to turn a corner, the weight of the carts in behind causes the middle carts to like roll, and we obviously don't want that. This is actually, I'm really excited about this now. It's gonna be pretty skeleton, I think, because I don't think we're gonna have a whole lot of blocks to sort of flush this all out. But we're gonna try. We'll see what we can do. I have a really strong suspicion that I'm gonna build all these little carts, and then we're gonna hook them up together, and the gas engine we have is just not gonna be able to pull them at all. And then it's gonna be hilarious and sad all at the same time. But it's a level 4 gas engine. Like, you know, it's just whether or not it can actually put down the torque, or it just has problems, right? I mean, I don't really know. It should be fine, right? I will fill this up. Don't worry, like, I'm gonna fill in all the wood. We're just, you know, trying to frame everything first before we run out of blocks. Kind of important in survival, since, you know, you don't have, like, anything. And it might seem like you have a lot when you have 100 blocks, but then you realize, you know, one full stretch is, like, one full 16 by 16 is 256 blocks. So, yeah, pretty much, nope, on that one. But there we go. Let's grab all this. Make sure we grab our drills. They're gonna eventually, I guess they'll go on the front of our... Put them down on the ground here for now, but they're gonna go on the front of our locomotive vehicle, which we're gonna have to brick that thing up a little bit. 8 bearings, perfect. Okay. Can I attach these carts? This one needs more parts on the front of it. Is that the... No, which one's the swivel? Swivel axis is the collector side. Okay, it's gonna be the first cart. We'll put the crafting cart as the second one. Let's grab those. So we're gonna need, oh, hold on. We'll need another one of these as well. A couple of those. 4 of those, actually. And then, oh boy. I'm so, okay. All right, so I don't need a back hitch on the one cart, on the crafting one. Because obviously, it's gonna just be, you know, it's just gonna be at the very back for now. We could put one on, but I mean, we can always put one on later when we actually get another cart. Which will probably be, honestly, like an empty cart for carrying, like, fruit crates and stuff. Actually, no, it's going to be the fuel cart. It'll probably be for carrying, for, like, pumping, the pump cart. Although the pump cart should be at the very end, because then you can just sort of back it into a pond. So anyway, in terms of hitching this, like, I guess I could use the weld tool, but this is the swivel side on this side, and this is the non-swivel side here. So I think we just put an extra little... I don't even think I need that extension piece, but there we go. We just do this, and like this. And I'm hoping this is, you know, a big enough sort of coupler that they won't come apart. We'll make more curves. There is obviously the possibility that they just pull right through, but you know. And then ideally we just do something like that. And we go like this. Whoops. Flip that around. Let's just move it. Hold on. If I do this right, I can weld it tool, but I should be able to do this. Yeah, just like that. There we go. And then go like that. And then this one is just vertical instead, right? Theoretically, this will all just be wonderful. And it'll work like so. And like, hold on, there. And like there. And there. Right? They're two separate vehicles, right? They're both off the lift. And this one's got the swivel axis, and then this one's got the swivel axis on the front. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Yeah, this isn't gonna work very well, is it? Shoot. I need a weld. I basically have to... Okay, I know what we're gonna do. We're just gonna break this off for now. We're just gonna do this, and then if we just kind of go like that, there we go. And then we can just break this off after the fact. And then we weld that. Wait, why won't that let me... Can I not weld that? Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then we can break that off after the fact. I was just about to say, because we have to have this straight to get the locomotive attached on too, which we have to build, and obviously we can't do that if that is completely skewed. So here we go. I'm like literally gonna build the same hitch mech. Okay, so it just comes forward like this. Perfect. And then we'll just build this same mechanism on the front here. And then we'll build a locomotive on the front of that. And by locomotive, I mean just sort of like a truck. And hopefully this is all going to work. I have a real strong suspicion this is all going to pull through very quickly, but we'll find out. While that's crafting, I'm going to do this. And put a little bit of platform on the back of the refinery vehicle. Because I'm going to empty out my inventory from some of these full seed bags. Just so that they're not, you know, inventory space. We need chests, obviously. We don't have them, so this is just a temporary sort of solution. We'll keep the partial ones, just so as we gather more seeds, they'll fill up. But there we go. That just solves a little bit of that problem. And then we're going to grab the rest of this. Perfect. And now I'm just going to lay out a big old locomotive. All right, so I'm going to start with just some big wheels. It's basically just going to be kind of like a truck. I don't think I need to make it as long as the cars because we're not going to put as much stuff on it. But it obviously needs to have enough length so that it's not unstable. Like honestly, I think that's probably sufficient, right? Seems like it's a good ratio. And then we'll just put some wood paneling here on the outside up to that point. And then I guess I can move the bed and like the seeds and stuff up to this vehicle. Although eventually I guess we'll have just all the drills and that sort of thing. Yeah, that'll be good. And then we'll build, okay, and then I'll put some steering on this front spot, and everything will work out great. All right, so I've got the basic frame laid out, and then we're just gonna fill it with brick because, you know, we're all about getting that weight is essentially where it's at. I don't really care if this is, you know, I guess we could bring the brick down even more. We have way more ground clearance on the front, but at the end of the day, I think the hitches are going to be what causes us the biggest problem. But yeah, I'll bring the brick. I guess we can bring this down like a level underneath the, I guess I don't even have this thing on a lift. There we go, I can put the whole train on a lift. But yeah, I'll bring this down like one level of metal on the inside. And then that way we can have a little bit of a basin, you know, just to sort of give that, I guess it gives it more of a train feel. It'll also just bring some of that weight down, and then it just gives us more of a spot to, you know, put stuff. I don't know. You know what? For now, I'm not gonna put the drills back on. We'll figure that out at a later point in time. Now that we've actually got sort of a train going, I'll just store them on the back here for now or something. Actually, I can just put them, if I put them on the front, you know what? What am I talking about? I can just do this. This is like easy mode. It's just literally the same setup we had before. They're just a little bit higher up now. They won't exactly get the stuff on the ground level, but that's fine. So there we go. Yeah, just done. Easy mode, right? Two big old drills. All right, same as before. Grab the seat. Just throw that there, I guess, or put a little more centered. Offset it with the engine weight, though. There we go. And then we're gonna 4-wheel drive the whole front of this. And hopefully that's enough to pull the entire train. We should really build a gas thing, you know, a gas container, but that's again a future problem that we're not there yet. All right, let's grab the rest of these pipes. I'm so excited to disconnect this. You have no idea. I really hope this just works flawlessly and everything just drags along and it's all great. It's the same mechanism. Oh wait, I need more of those curvy pieces too. It's the same mechanism I did in the spleef video. So it should everything should just work. It'll all be great. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Grab this. All right, perfect. That was such a nice inventory cleaner. Okay, get rid of that. Break this off. And then let's break this off. Grab the bed. We're gonna put the bed on the front car. Every car should be free floating. Perfect. No lag. I mean, it's not really that complicated anyway. And then we should be able to put gas in here. Bring you up. And then let's go. Okay, I didn't put enough power into the gas engine. Let's go up a couple notches. Heck yeah, let's go, bro. That's so sick. That's perfect. They're so stable. You get a little bit of pulsing coming out of the hitch, but that's fine. It doesn't pull through. This is wonderful. This is wonderful. Now we have a train. Okay, hold on. Can I go a little higher on the gas engine? There's one notch. Let's go 2 notches up. I think now it's just gonna be slip and slide. It works. Still do it though. It doesn't actually pull through. I mean, it's two 1-block objects rather than 1 block. Oh no, there it goes. Yeah, no, it does pull through. Okay, I lied. Yeah, okay, so we can't go that high on the gas engine because it does eventually pull through as we get too much speed. But yeah, it's like 1-block objects. I might need to make a better. This is what everyone was concerned about, was my hitch design involving pull through, but there's no brakes on these is sort of the issue. But you know what, we'll figure that out in the future. I'm gonna drive it a little slower for now anyway. If we do it, wait, what do I have to, oh right, I have to go up 1 more. But yeah, if we make it with like an electric engine or something, it would be slower regardless, or if we make it with controllers, it would be really slow. I don't think the point of this is to necessarily go fast. I think the point of this is to bring literally everything you would possibly need with you, which I think is a little bit different of a situation. So I don't think we're ever gonna make like a high-speed train. Can we not go like underwater? That would be great. I'd love for my crafting stuff to stay with me. But yeah, we're just gonna run it a little slower. I'll put it 1 notch. The random wheels pulsing is interesting. All right, there we go. Can actually just break that. I don't even really need to put that extra piece in. It doesn't do anything. But there we go. This is 1 notch slower. No, it's still too fast. Okay, we just got to go back to that original speed we were at. Thank goodness I got the weld tool before I did this. It's almost like I knew they were going to probably decouple at some point. But there we go. Now we're slower again. It's just because it likes to pull. I honestly feel like with a controller or an electric engine, this would be significantly better. Or we just have to make a much better coupler. Something that's got multiple points. God dang it. I need something with multiple points of contact. Or just a much bigger coupler setup. Well, at least we're training now, but yeah, these are some heavy trailers. So we're probably gonna need a better system. At this speed, it's fine. But again, it's kind of like the same thing. I use this mechanism for spleef, but when we were doing spleef is like really slow speed vehicles, right? We're dragging stuff, we're trying to shoot cardboard, whatever. I mean, it's not bad at this speed, but I feel like if we have a coupler at this speed, we should probably make the couplers actually have controllers so we can disconnect the cars and then make like a braking system for each car so they don't just roll away on us, and then we can actually disconnect them when we get to a destination, and that way when we're mining, we're not sitting there mining with like, you know, our whole train connected. Can disconnect it and do that sort of thing. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Obviously, I need a better coupler. It doesn't distribute the force evenly enough. See, it likes to pull through, which I kind of expected, but I was hoping because this worked in spleef, it would work here. but these are obviously heavier cars than the ones we used in Spleef. And as we add more cars, that's just going to kind of get worse, because obviously we're going to have more and more weight dragging. So going to need a better coupler design. I'm going to have to think about that one. For now, this is amazing, though. And, like, I'm a huge fan of this. It works great. And we can go, oh, and then we picked up too much speed. Yeah, the other thing is, too, we probably need an electric engine. Or a level 5 controller. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. And as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And we'll see y'all next time. We are a train now. We are a train. We've reached train status. We just need to figure out some details, and we'll get there. But yeah, it's too fast. It's too fast.